Hello ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing? I am the Average Guy 1983. Thank you very much for joining me on this video. In this video, I actually wanted to talk to some people about some comments that they mentioned regarding my weight, and I wanted to kind of clarify things and let these individuals know what I'm actually doing for myself to stay healthy. I'm going to go ahead and get started quickly because in the last video I had mentioned that I was going to be going to Riderfest 2023, and that was also one of the main reasons why I was losing some weight, because I don't want to get rejected by a manufacturer letting me know that I cannot use any of their scooters or test ride them. The only way I can get that kind of scooter content for you guys, it's going to be through that Riderfest event, and I really did pay for that ticket. It was like $85.50 for the ticket and the shirt. And I'm kind of regretting getting the 4XL size because I actually started losing weight, and this is a 4X shirt, and I'm actually like having this shirt kind of loose. In a way, it's kind of good, but bad at the same time, because that's like one of those special shirts for joining the event. So I'm gonna have to stay with it, I guess, but it's okay though. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the first guy. Now this guy did apologize, and I'm gonna put his little image on the screen. You can let me know what you think and how you would respond to something like that. I don't mean to put any of these guys on blast, but unfortunately, you know, it has to be said because I need to speak up about this. Otherwise, this is never gonna stop. One thing that I had mentioned in my videos was about not speaking negative about my weight, because you don't know exactly what it is that I'm doing behind the screen. Behind the screen with the camera off, away from YouTube, I'm actually doing 6.4 to 8.4 miles a day. I'll go ahead and share an image of you of the most recent thing I did, which was yesterday. And I also went down in weight from the time that I did the last video to right now, where I'm at 302 pounds. My goal is to be under 300 pounds by the time I go to Riderfest 2023, because like I said again, I want to be able to enjoy being able to test ride any of the scooters that are in a specific weight category. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I also want to give you guys legitimate information about these scooters, and this is the only way I'm going to be able to put content up, because I don't have any partnerships yet with anybody or any manufacturer that will be willing to lend me a scooter of theirs to review and then send it back to them, because I don't have the space in here to hold anything like that. On top of that, I want to be as true to myself as possible, and I would prefer not to be tied down by being given a scooter free of charge or being paid to do a review. I would rather just have the company lend me one of their loaner scooters to try out, test them out, talk to you guys about it, and then send it back to them once I'm done with it. I think that would be more ideal for this type of channel and this type of content. So this individual named Mike Piche 5996, he said, you stated that you weigh 300 plus pounds, and we know that the max specs show it's rated for 265 pounds, which I mentioned that in this video, literally in the very first one, which means that you're overloading the scooter by 15%. Therefore, the top speed, acceleration, and hill climbing ability are bound to be less than the scooter's rating. I'm surprised that you expect that overloading this scooter or anything else similar wouldn't have a negative effect. Okay, first of all, if you watch my first video, which I've already respectfully responded to you, but if any of you watch the first video, you'll know for a fact that I had already mentioned that I was way heavier than what the scooter was rated for, and based on my weight, the speed and torque limit, as well as hill climb and range, meaning distance from point A to point B and point B to point A, was going to depend on the weight. I mentioned this. So let me continue with this. He says even a 747 has weight limit and gets checked before every flight. Now it sounds like you're comparing my big weight to that of a 747's weight limit. That does offend me quite a bit, and I was pretty bothered with that, because like again I said before, off camera I work out. I do 6.4 miles to 8.4 miles a day, depending how good my feet are feeling, because if my feet start feeling in pain, I can't continue going, and the minimum I do is 6.4 miles. But if my feet are feeling okay, I do another 2. And that's how I do things. The max I can tolerate has been 8.4 miles. On top of that, I do this every day, 7 days a week without fail. 2, I lift weights every freaking Thursday and every Sunday. I only have some dumbbells, unfortunately, and I can show you guys an image of how I do this at home. I have 25-pound dumbbells, which is what you can see in this image. And on top of that, I have some 10 pounds for lighter weights after I waste myself from doing the heavier weights. And I literally do 300 curls per arm, and I'm not even joking about this. I take creatine as well. I take 6 grams every single day without fail, and I take the men's amped ripped Vitapack shit. So again, I'm doing my stuff. On top of that, I'm on a really strict 1500 calorie diet daily, not per meal. Every day I only eat 1500 calories. If I wasn't doing that, then from the date that I purchased my scooter, which was July 1st, 2023 till now, there's no way that I would be able to go from 330 to 302 pounds. On top of that, if you look at the image from my thumbnail in the channel logo, you'll see that my face has slimmed down. And again, if any of you guys don't believe that I'm doing this, keep checking up on me on my videos. Check up on every video that I do and just watch me slim down little by little. So let me go ahead and get to the next guy. The next guy is the same deal. This other guy named Hansky 2008, he says, "You should do some exercise to keep health, bro. Thank you very much for your input, and I have already replied to you. Like you see already, I have a reply logo on this, and you can see his image. Don't judge a book by its cover. You have no idea what I'm doing behind camera to be able to lose weight and be able to enjoy life better. To me, I feel like my Segway Max G2 changed my life in a way. I know this is going to sound stupid, but the truth is that with my Segway Max G2, I decided to lose weight so that I can enjoy that scooter, because it's going to be a bit before I can even let my son have it. And I still owe like another like $700 on the scooter because of the payments that I make for it through my Best Buy card. That was one of the reasons why I was interested in the GT2, because the GT2 can be purchased at Best Buy and I can get it with no interest financing for 24 months versus having to use one of my regular credit cards and have to make payments with interest. So again, man, please don't assume that somebody isn't working out or isn't losing weight just because they look big. Like that's not cool. And I wanted to put a stop to that in this video. So again, to everybody else that has been very positive about the videos, thank you so much for your love and support. I really do appreciate it. And again, any of you guys that doubt me actually working out, that don't believe that I'm doing it, keep watching my content. I encourage you to do that. Why? Because you're going to see me slimming down and then you're going to take your words back. So I used to be a skinny guy a long time ago, but you know, I gained weight because I have children with autism. When my kids first got diagnosed with autism, I had no idea what the hell to do. I found out there was no cure and only a bunch of therapy with discrete trial training and behavioral intervention would help my kids get better. Well, my kids are now 18, and before they were kids with autism, now they're adults with autism, and things are pretty decent. Like it goes up and down with the way things are in my life. And the reason why I got this big is because I was stress eating. Now I decided to make a change for myself. Now I'm 39 years old. My life has pretty much peaked. I've been married for 19 years. Again, I have two 18-year-old twins, a boy and a girl, and then I have a 12-year-old boy. And I have a decent house. I have 2 cars. I'm this freaking basement that I put together for car audio, which that's what these things are, which it failed miserably because of the fact that the community in the car audio field is very salty, and they don't accept outsiders. And unfortunately, I was an outsider, which is why I decided to try to join the scooter world, because I have more fun riding scooters than I do working on car audio and getting myself dirty. This is just to respond to these 2 individuals. There were 2 more, but they took their comments off. The other 2 guys basically said that I shouldn't be using scooters. I should be letting nature run its course and use a bicycle instead and pedal instead of using a scooter. Then there was another guy who said, I bet that you've been overweight since you were a child and you need to change your eating habits. Again, don't judge a book by its cover, man. Please. So this is for any other person that may be also feeling down if they're making contents and they're a big guy and you get these kind of comments. Try not to let it get you down. I'm not upset about all the stuff that, you know, I heard, other than me getting irritated with being compared to a 747 jet, you know, weight limit. At least that's the way I took it, even if that other person didn't say it that way. And how the person said that he's sticking with his support of Segway. I'm like, I never said I don't like Segway. I fucking love Segway. I have literally two I'll show you guys right now, actually, just so you guys can see. I have two electric scooters. One of them is the Max G2, and then the other one is a Zing C20, which belongs to my son, and I have two go-karts. I know that I've never showed you guys the go-karts, but I actually have them. So let me show you guys real quick. Right here, you can kind of see it from me. I'm sorry, I don't have the thing, but here's the Segway Max G2. Right here is one of the go-karts, and here's the second one. I've had them for 3 years, and they've been working very well. And I've never had any issues with the speed. All I've had issues when I was a bigger person riding this thing, and these scooters or these go-karts are intended for people that are 220 and under. I just got less range, but I've never experienced overheating or anything like that. But as I lose weight, obviously the range and stuff is going to get better on the scooter as well as my go-karts, right? And that's the same thing for any other person that's using, whether they're using a bicycle or a car, they're going to get better gas mileage on a car, because they're getting lighter. Doing this weight loss stuff, not just for my health, but also because, like I mentioned before, I'm going to Rider Fest 2023 in Apple Valley Speedway. And it's October 8th. The time is going to be from 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. I plan on being there the entire day. I'm going to try to get as much content as I possibly can for you guys, because again, I am not sponsored by anybody. I'm also not in a partnership with anybody where I can borrow their scooters and do some testing, and then when I'm done with the testing, return the scooters back to them. And the only thing I would expect from anybody that would like to form a partnership is a discount code for my viewers. That's all I care about. I don't care about the money. I'm very comfortable with the income that I make. It's not no damn 6 figures, but it's okay. And it supports my wife, my 3 kids, the therapy stuff we have to pay for, and my little hobbies that I have here. And I don't need more than that. I'm somebody that is very humble, and I'm grateful for the things that I have. This is going to be it for the videos that I'm making. I want you guys to just keep an eye out on the channel. The next time I make a video, it should hopefully be the Rider Fest event, and I will give you guys an update on my weight loss. Unless you guys are interested in seeing me vlog my weight loss progress and report stuff to you guys weekly, comment down below and let me know if you guys would like to see that instead. I'm not a fitness influencer. I'm not, trained by anybody. I'm definitely not this new guy named Brentley G that got some personal training from a really popular weight trainer named Greg Doucette. And I'm not on his GO2 Max. I'm just using creatine and the men's VitaPack stuff from GNC. And that seems to be working for me. So again, I'm on 1500 calorie diet. I drink 4 of these 64 ounce cups of water every single day. I don't drink any soda. Once a week I drink coffee, and that's about it. So with that said, just let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see some of my workout routines that I'm doing. In February, I'll be able to go to an actual gym because I'm paying off some credit cards. I actually have to pay some of my camera gear off, and within that time frame, sorry about that. And I'll be able to afford to go to the gym and afford to pay the $132 that I pay for my supplements. Because the fact that I'm eating only 1500 calories, I'm not eating 100% healthy, as I'm focusing more on the weight loss instead of muscle gain, even though I'm trying to do both at the same time. So with that said, I'll let you guys go. Next video will be for Rider Fest 2023 in Apple Valley Speedway, which is brought to you by Rider Guide, and I'm very excited. I paid $85.50 for the tickets and the special shirt event, and this is the only way I'm going to be able to get you guys as much content as I possibly can of different scooters. There's all kinds of brands that are going to be there. But one of the main ones that I want to try out is definitely the Segway GT2. I still want to try that. I definitely want to try the new Cabo Wolf King GTR because I love that removable battery idea. If I start going to the gym, I can lock my scooter outside and just bring the battery in with me while I work out, which is freaking fantastic. And I'm also very, very interested in the InMotion RS, man. That's a ridiculously cool scooter with at least minimum of 44 to 45 mile range. So I'm really happy about that. And at the $4,000 price, it's a little high, but it looks very well made. Cabo Wolf King GTR is $3,500, and right now for the Segway GT2, it's $3,000. So, you know, it just depends which one I get at the time when I make my purchase. But the best way to do it is by testing out these scooters and finding out for myself which scooter will suit me, and then I'll start making all kinds of content with that scooter moving forward. So with that said, thank you very much for joining me on this video. I apologize that this was a nonsense video, but for everybody else who's been showing me love and support, thank you so much for your love and support. Your thumbs up and your positive comments give me the energy and the courage that I need to keep pushing forward with this content that I'm trying out. I tried out unboxing videos in the past. I've had this channel since 2017. That didn't work out. I tried 2017 or 2018. I then tried out car audio stuff, which is why I invested over $1,000 for all this stuff, including a router table, and behind me I have a bunch of other power tools. If you check out my channel, you'll see everything that I've done so far on my car, the $14,000 I spent on my car audio gear, and it failed miserably because of the kind of community that category of audio brings. The scooter community is a little bit more fun, and most people are just about having faster speed and good range. So again, thank you guys for joining me on this video. I will see you guys next time. Peace.